Prophet and the Tinker falling back as well, and Beastmaster is going to be able to teleport out, I think. But nice team fight from TT. 1 hero down for TT, 2 heroes down for Meteor Makers. So they're pretty much showing Meteor Makers that they are not all out of this yet. They can win team fights. Wasn't like a completely dominant victory. Oh, and Hood of Defiance now on the Shadow Fiend. So unfortunately, we're not going to see any Aegises. Was even older, but I do remember playing those games myself, and for some reason I actually thought it was pretty fun, but Aegis was just way too overpowered, unfortunately. So, and I do remember when they changed it and made Aegis a drop from Russian. I do remember being like, oh my god, this sucks, and how can they do that, and this is just going to ruin Dota, and I think a lot of people felt like that, but nowadays, of course, it just seems so strange when you think back at how Aegis and items like that worked earlier. Queen of Pain farming mid at the moment, and again here Fury Ultimate going off, dealing a lot of damage, just helping his farm so much. Seems like Zeus is going to go for a Hood of Defiance as well. Of course, he's going to increase his survivability up against all this magic damage from Sand King, Dina, Shadow Fiend, Sven even deals some magic damage, of course, with this bolt. So that's probably not a bad idea. Seems like Meteor Makers might be pushing mid a little bit. They've placed a ward here, trying to get a little bit better vision in case they're gonna fight a team fight again soon. And one thing that was a little bit interesting was that the Hawk didn't really help out Meteor Makers in the last team fight. I don't think they knew exactly what they were going into. They didn't see the Sand King coming in from the side with his ultimate dealing loads of damage. The Warlock got a really nice rock, of course, ultimate. But they didn't use the Hawk too effectively in the last team fight, so they'll probably gonna try to redeem that here next time. They've got very nice vision at the moment of the entire Sentinel force here as they're moving towards mid lane. Queen of Pain, Beastmaster and Zeus all are in the forest here, ready to jump them from the side. Probably Tinker forced to fall back a little bit. He's picked up his Eels, 5 charges left. Gonna be teleporting home to restock his mana, I presume. Meanwhile, that Zeus is actually farming down lane at the moment, and Beastmaster, Queen of Pain coming in towards mid. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Warlock still only with Necro 1, which is a little bit surprising considering it's 40 minutes into the game. He's pretty much needs 50 gold for Necro 2 now. He's not been doing that well. Oh, and a team fight here down lane. Meteor Makers coming in here, making quick work of the creeps, able to take down Sand King as well. Teleports coming in. Sven gonna be trying to go for the Queen of Pain. He's gonna go down instantly here. More teleports coming in. Let's see how this works out. Actually, teleports being cancelled. Shadow Fiend coming in from the top. He's got Invis here, which could work out really well if he can get off a good ultimate. Slayer and Warlock ready to defend here. Let's see if Warlock can get off a good ultimate. Shadow Fiend getting into position for a good one here, and it's gonna go off on the Tinker, taking loads of damage, but Eul's going off pretty much straight away. Tinker forced back here. Nice ultimate from the Queen of Pain. Loads of damage on the Shadow Fiend. He's forced to fall back, able to blink out, of course. No cooldown on the blinks this time. Levent was able to take down the Dina. Beastmaster did go down as well, but not the best team fight for TT, losing 3 heroes 4-1. And Meteor Makers might be able to deal at least some damage to this down lane tower. Actually, we're even in towers at the moment. 3 towers down so far for both teams, so TT not doing too bad in that respect, and Warlock trying to use his summons here to help defend, I suppose. Shadow Fiend has got that Hood of Defiance, he's got his dagger, and he's got a point booster now as well. Probably gonna use that for a Scatty. I think Scatty was a pretty standard item on Shadow Fiend back in the days. Did they go for Scatty Mjolnir, or was it Scatty Lifesteal or something? I'm not quite sure how it worked out. Scatty was changed at some point as well. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about all these changes, unfortunately. There's been so many versions of Dota, of course, that it's impossible to keep track of everything. But always fun to think back and remember the good old days, I suppose. Although I do actually think that Dota is way more balanced now than it has ever been, but that's pretty much different story, I suppose. Beastmaster trying to push mid lane along with the Queen of Pain here. See what they can do. Touching some damage from the creeps, and TT pretty much ready to defend now, but Meteor Makers, yeah, they're gonna be falling back. And Queen of Pain, Beastmaster running towards top lane here. Let's see what they're gonna be pushing top lane. Prophet, Fury in here, farming a little bit in the first. He's still got that Diffuser Blade, of course, Diffuser Blade against Warlock's ultimate, but I haven't really seen him use it. Maybe I've not been paying too much attention. Shadow Fiend being hexed now. Queen of Pain dealing loads of damage to him here. Let's see. But Shadow Fiend able to survive and defend here because the rest of his team pretty much coming in to help him out. And he's gonna be using his bottle, running towards mid lane, trying to get some more farm. Of course, they really need that Shadow Fiend to farm. They really need Necro 3 on the Warlock. And Slayer probably now going for Scepter. She's picked up that point booster now, pretty much going for the same items as the Zeus, apart from the dagger. And it does look like Meteor Makers are finally now setting up for a little bit of a gank here. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Shadow Fiend coming in, Warlock coming in, and Beastmaster actually gonna meet up with the Sven here. Stuns coming in from the Sand King, from the Lina. Sven or Beastmaster in huge trouble, gonna go down to the Lina ultimate here. So well played by TT. And a little bit risky maneuvers there from Meteor Makers, hanging out in the enemy territory and getting ganked right there. Sand King with that dagger definitely helping out. And seems like Meteor Makers gonna be forced to defend their mid lane tower now. Warlock coming in, and the rest of TT trying to defend as best they can here. Defend, what am I talking about? Push as best they can. Tinker actually pushing down lane, which is always obviously a good idea. Make sure that your Tinker pushes all the lanes you can while you're forced to defend, until you're actually forced to be there and defend, because this way you can, maybe if you're lucky, maybe Meteor Makers will be able to get this tower while they're in the danger of losing their own tower here mid. So that's definitely a good call. Ultimate going off the Queen of Pain, able to deal a lot of damage to a few of the heroes here. Nukes going off from the Tink. Ultimate coming in from the Shadow Fiend, and the Rockets in the mix as well. Loads of damage being dealt here. Queen of Pain getting so low here. Shadow Fiend going down though. A lot of heroes going down for TT actually. Fury trying to teleport in there. Oh, and he's going for the Warlock. Going to be able to take him down really easily here. So yet another nice team fight for Meteor Makers. 4 heroes dead. Actually, Tinker going down as well. Sven able to take down the Tinker. So was a 3-for-1. Still not too good, of course. Beastmaster trying to chase the Rogue Knight, the Sven. Fury coming in from the side here, but I think Sven will be able to escape this time around. So Lucky survives there from the Queen of Pain, and yeah, well, Tinker went down, of course, so not the worst fight for TT, able to take down a hero at least, and an important hero as well. But losing 3 of their own heroes, that's definitely never good. Fury gonna be pushing mid lane a little bit here. Gonna be going for this Ancient Protector, probably Sven, ready to defend along with the Alina at the moment. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the CS while we're waiting. 1.2k gold at the Alina. She's approximately 100 CS, pretty much the same for the Warlock. Sven at 70, 80 CS here, almost 100 as well for the Sand King, almost 200 actually for the Fiend here. Pretty much the same for the Furion, and actually a little bit more for the Furion, and Akashi doing very well as well, along with Beastmaster, all with quite a bit of CS. So Meteor Makers definitely still ahead CS wise as well. Top lane, Sand King and the Sven in huge trouble. Sven trying to get away here, but sprouted from the Fury, and more teleports coming in. Sven trying to teleport out. Is it gonna be successful?